I thought we started off really, really strong. We got into foul trouble, and it was tough for our 2 point guards to sit on the bench in the second quarter. And I thought that really, really hurt us. Came out strong the third quarter, but we really stepped up the fourth quarter, and I thought Renaya and Annie were just awesome in the fourth quarter, and they didn't play like freshmen. They were poised, they attacked, and just really proud of them to step up to the challenge.
Questions, please. Start with Maria and then Steve.
Holly, one of the main turning points is that shot clock violation when you guys went in zone. Jamie said you guys had to sort of go off script, but what were they doing in the zone that was just so much better than what they were doing in man?
We were knowing where shooters were. I mean, Muhammad was outstanding. We just we spread our zone out, and we communicated, talked, and just located shooters. At times, to me, it looked like a sagging man-to-man, but we just extended our defense. And they were, when you're all 5 are talking and moving, we play great defense. And at times we were not very good, and when we needed to, we were really good.
Steve?
Jamie was talking about how in a perfect world, be playing good enough man-to-man that zone wouldn't have been necessary.
Yeah.
All things being, if you had your druthers, would you rather be in a man-to-man and just keep playing that, or was it kind of a bad necessity situation?
Well, look, I'm going to play whatever helps us win. I always want to play man-to-man, but I can be a great 40-minute zone coach if it's going to help us win. My biggest thing is just communicating and effort. And we've got to get better on ball screens. I mean, it's not, and we've worked on it, but we got a little hesitant, a little timid when we got in foul trouble, and we can't get ourselves in that situation.
Dan?
You just touched on the foul trouble. It seemed like in the second quarter it deprived of you a point guard.
Yeah,
in
2 point guards, really.
Yeah. And then in the third quarter, it looked like they were a little bit. Did they get a little bewildered because the game was, there was a real rash of fouls there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we had our hands on them, and they're going to call that foul. So, and I don't know how many charges we had, 5, 6, I don't know, 3. No, we had 1 3, because I yelled at least 5 times. So we had 5, and in my mind we had 6. We've got to adjust. If they're going to call that, we've got to adjust and pull up. And there's so many things that we can get better at. And you've got to understand how the game is being officiated. And the officials are calling what they're supposed to call. And that's the hand check and the touching twice. And that's just what they're emphasizing. My thing is, I get that. We need to adjust to that. But the game is gotten really physical inside, and but we've got to adjust to that too. So we did. I thought we did get a little timid once we got in foul trouble, and rightfully so.
Tyler and then Ben.
Jamie finished with 15 points and 10 rebounds. Just how important is it for her to both score points and grab rebounds whenever your team is in having lulls at offense like it did tonight?
Yeah, well, Jamie's kind of our do everything player. She was at the point at one time in the second quarter, but I thought Jamie did a great job of taking good shots, making sure the team was where they need to be. She was very in tune with our coaching staff. She makes us go, and 10 rebounds, they were huge for us, especially on the defensive end. So proud of her effort, and we had to use her in a lot of different ways as far as posting her up and handling the ball, and I thought she stepped up and obviously helped us big time.
Yesterday in the media availability, you mentioned you wanted to extend your bench, and you really did in the first and second quarter. So it's the third quarter and the fourth quarter, you kind of settled on the same five.
Right.
What was the thought process throughout the game on that?
Well, the game was, we were up by 2.5, and I just felt like we didn't have the opportunity to afford to not have our starting five in there. But I am glad to see Cassie in. I don't care if it's 3 minutes. She's had a great week of practice, and she's young, and she's going to learn. Cassie's going to be a great post player for us. And Sheridan came in and did some good things, and I thought Courtney was big. Courtney shot 3 shots inside the 3, and I've been trying to get her to do that. And then they threw it out to her on the 3-point line, and I'm like, you need to shoot the 3. But I was proud of them as well. So we got some good minutes. We got some good rest. And they had to step up, too, because we were in foul trouble. So I thought their play was huge for us, and we're going to try to get them more minutes because we've got to find a little bit of rest for both Jamie and Mercedes.
Anastasia, teams have basically been leaving her open,
Yeah.
daring her to shoot. Can she make that shot on a consistent basis, and what caused her to finally let loose of it today or tonight?
Well, absolutely, she can make those. I mean, she's a slasher, penetrator, but I mean, she didn't hesitate one bit to shoot the 3, and I wasn't telling her not to. She can do that. That's why she's a very difficult player to defend. And tonight she just happened to use her 3 because they were way off of her, and she read it and shot it and didn't even think about it. So, you know, I thought the turning point for her and the team, Annie got beat on the drive. I mean, it was just got flat out beat on the drive, and she turned around and came back, and it was game on from there. So she's a competitor, and it just took that one chance of her getting beat on the defensive end, and she picked it up. And I thought she made great decisions tonight. Great decisions. She had a break that normally she would have gone in 1-on-4, and she looked and pulled it back out, but she played the game the smartest I've seen her play, and we needed. She stepped up and helped us separate.
Those 3-pointers that Aunt Bay made in the fourth quarter, I think they were the first by your team since the third quarter of the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
How much of a concern is that outside shooting right now? Just a hiccup, or is that?
I'm not so concerned about it. I want us to penetrate and get inside shots. So I thought tonight we could have penetrated the gaps a little bit more. We're shooting the ball well in practice. We're getting a lot of shots up. These kids are getting in the gym on their own. So those shots will come. That's just confidence. But at half, I thought we should have been penetrating a lot more than we should have. We were shooting 3s because, and I'll have to go back and watch it, but I thought the gaps, we could have gotten in the gaps more. And that's something that we'll look at and adjust. But we got to be better than 2 for 11. I mean, we got to shoot the ball from the 3. If we're going to shoot it, it has to be a higher percentage.
Coach, six steals tonight, 5 by the freshman guards. Is that something that they've translated from practice to the game?
Yeah, I would love us to get more steals, but yeah, I mean, we're getting out in the passing lanes, and we do that. We really worked on that before this game, and they're getting it. They're getting it. You know, these kids, these freshmen have just been so solid, and the last 2 weeks. I think they've been beaten up a little bit by people, you know, but they're freshmen and they're still learning, and they're daggone good. They're good, and we're going to keep going to them, and we're going to keep giving them opportunities, and they're going to continue to get better. As long as they play hard, and this group plays hard, and they have a tremendous love for this program, and I'm going to keep playing them because I know what they stand for, and I know how hard they play. And we had little bumps in the road with our last couple of games, but we're young. But man, we keep competing, and that's what I want to see us do. Continue to compete, and we did tonight. We had to tonight.
You touched on the ball screen some, but what's been the problem with that? You know, are they just getting caught up in it, lack of communication, or what was it tonight?
It's a combination of a lot of things, lack of communication, not adjusting our feet, not attacking the ball, not stepping out. We have the ability to do it. We're just not consistent. We've got to be consistent. And I think as coaches, we got to find something that works for us and stick with it, because we tried about 3 things tonight, because we would go to plan A and it wasn't very good, and we went to B and C. So we just got to continue to work on it.
Luke, in the back, and then Mark.
In terms of her communication and leadership, I guess how much progress has Anastasia made since she's been here, and what would you like to see out of her next?
Oh, wow. Annie's a competitor, but she's quiet, and so it's been like pulling teeth to get her to talk. And she's learning our offense, and she's getting very comfortable running our offense. And I've actually enjoyed she and Avina playing well together. They play really, really well together. As long as she keeps developing her outside shot, she's just a dangerous kid, because she's so quick to the basket, and that's hard to guard. Just stay the course. She gets down on herself a little bit, and she's a heck of a player, and she's got to understand that, and she's just going to continue to get better. So me would just be, I think she can be a better defender too. I think she can be a better defender, and sometimes she gets stuck and gets disappointed, but she'll get better. She'll grow on that. But she has ice in her veins. She doesn't panic. She doesn't worry. She may be on the inside, but outside she's pretty daggone calm, and I like that.
Mark, in the back.
Holly, Renee did a great job cutting back door tonight. What'd you see out of her, and is she just scratching the surface of what she can be?
Yeah, that kid is, she's tough on herself too. So, yeah, I thought she played at one of her, if not her best overall game, and she rebounded. We were trying to get her to rebound. She's an offensive threat when she wants to be, and if there's one kid she's in the gym quite a bit, and she's going to continue to get better, and she hasn't even scratched the surface, has not, and she's just going to get, her ball handling is going to get better, her rebound, just everything about her game is going to get better. She's pretty solid right now.
Maria.
Now you're right back on the road. I think 3 out of the next 4 games. I don't know
I don't know what I did
this.
this. Yeah, they're not.
Bad.
I don't know.
But as you
I
guys,
must not have paid my SEC dues or something. I don't. Didn't buy the commissioner or a drink at the spring fling or whatever. I don't know.
Something went awry. But obviously, you guys always talk about next game, and next game is LSU. I mean, it's always a physical brawl whenever you guys match up. Just can you look ahead to that and what to expect down there?
Well, I talked to Nikki yesterday, and I said, "What are you going to defense? You going to run?" I know what she's going to run. She goes, "We're going to run a matchup zone." So she's going to run a matchup zone, and we're going to have to be ready for it. She's not going to falter too far from that. It's very good. She's got 2 players that are just 2 guards that are just playing lights out, and she's going to rebound the basketball. So we're going to have to make them play defense more than 1 or 2 shots. We're going to have to make them make plays over us. We're going to try to speed the game up. She may try to slow it down, but it's always a battle. It's always a battle. And last time we played down, one year we've played down there, and we fouled with. We were up, and we fouled with 0.5 seconds to go, and so crazy things have happened down there. But we're going to work on our zone offense the next 2 days, and they probably how to guard ball screens, because she's probably going to set 1,000. She's going to go out there and set a screen on us if they'll let her. I'm going to go set one on the officials, but she's going to set one on the. So we're all going to be out on the floor, but. Yeah, Nikki's having a great year, and her kids understand her system, and they're going to be solid. They'll play hard. I wouldn't expect anything less. Good? All right, thank you all.